For the Cincinnati Streetcar tonight, this time the money set aside for unexpected expenses. 9 on your side's Tom McKee is live with how things got this way. Tom?
Well, we're still 2 years from streetcars actually riding these rails, and as we all know, the path to get just this far has been anything but smooth. And now we're finding out the contingency fund for streetcar construction could wind up with just $80,000 in it. But is that good management or cutting it way, way too close?
The streetcar is 1/3 done and on track to meet the budgeted $133 million. However, there are new concerns about spending that's depleting the contingency fund, and they're coming especially from Cincinnati City Council member Kevin Flynn.
Not happy is a kind way of saying it, Tom.
The fund began with $9.7 million, and about half of that has been spent so far. But pending expenses and expenses expected to occur could knock that down to around $80,000 at project's end.
And we're not going to allow it to be run that way.
To the community.
Councilmember Amy Murray says those numbers are not a surprise.
We're not down to $80,000. That's showing all the money that they might possibly need to use for the contingency. So I want to be really clear. It's not money spent. It's not money already out there. It's what they're thinking they're going to need that $9 million for.
So how did things get this way? Well, project directors say the budget was set before the contracts were actually awarded. Then there was the new council's pause to see if it was worth continuing. Streetcar supporter BAUMAN says that tells quite a story.
The pause that we had back in December for a month to review the project again cost us somewhere between $1 and $2 million. And that is water under the bridge. The project continues to move forward.
Flynn defended that move as new council members debated the project their predecessors had handed to them.
No matter how you look at it, the pause did add to the cost that came out of the contingency fund. Does
Yes.
council share any blame in that?
Sure. But at the time, we were looking at perhaps permanently stopping.
Now, this contingency fund is also going to be responsible for an expected $1 million in startup costs for this project. So you can expect some very intense budget review over the next weeks and months. Now, coming up new at 6, some solutions to this problem and a very strong warning from Mayor John Cranley that you're going to want to hear. Tom McKee, 9 on your side, live on the Over the Rhine.